Welcome to another episode of In a Couch with Brackens. I always dey tell you, say you no go fit ask me if I dey sit for couch inside or not. That one no dey concern you. What dey concern you be say you are welcome. Say thank you. That's nice. Now subscribe. Thank you. Now let's move on. So today's video or today's message, I go title am moving on. Because I can notice say there are a lot of people who are so bitter and they kind of find it very difficult to leave or let go of their past and then move on. They are letting their past, their bad experiences in the past interfere in their present life so much that it sometimes makes them lose certain things and certain people. The reason why I'm saying this is because I made a post on TikTok today about ladies sometimes sitting their men down to give them like assurances. We men also appreciate reassurances a lot. You understand? So I made a post about that, and I would say minority of the ladies agree with me, but the majority were like, oh, we did all that and then it ended in tears. We did all that and then the relationship turned to beans. We did all that and then like it was back to back. It was then that I realized that people are bitter, like they are still holding on to their past and it is dragging them back. It is not allowing them to move on with their lives or to move on with regards to relationship with people. I read somewhere, I can't remember the book that I read in, but I read somewhere that negative minds are always focusing on how they did this and that for that person and that person left them. But then positive minds are always about the kind of impact they had on the person or the kind of memory they created with the person. As in, yes, they sacrificed for you, they did whatever they had to do for you to be happy, but then it didn't end well. Fine, they have accepted it, but then they carry that memory along with a big smile on their face because they feel if they had not been there for you at that particular time, maybe something worse would have happened to you. You understand? So they appreciate the fact that they had a role to play in your life, and they are also happy that they made a very good impact in your life. This is how a positive mind thinks. A negative mind is the one that's always that is the one that always comes with the pain, the complaint, and full of negativity. I did this and that for you, and then how did they end? I'm not going to do this for another person again. I'm not going to do this for another person again. See, people are so bitter nowadays because of what others share with them. People are spreading negativity about their past experiences with somebody in regards to relationship. But the question is, okay, fine. You sacrificed. You give this person, you give this man so many reassurances. You invested in this man. You invested so much feelings into this man. And then he ended up not being the one for you. But what if he was the one for you? Have you asked yourself that question? Like, okay, you've sacrificed so much for one person and it didn't go well. What if it had gone well? Would you have come out to say we should fear men or fear women? I am going to base on this fear men and fear women until you people decide to change your mentality and how you think. If you people don't stop the fear men, the fear women thing, I'm not going to stop talking about it. See, continue doing good. Do not allow your past experiences to stop you from doing good. Because if one person didn't appreciate whatever you did for him, come to me, I would appreciate it. I know how to appreciate efforts. So if you did it for somebody and it didn't work, come to me, I will appreciate it. The fact that you did it for somebody and the person didn't appreciate it doesn't mean the next person you meet would also be ungrateful. No, it doesn't work like that. You know, the thing is that you are supposed to learn a certain type of lessons before you meet the one who is rightfully yours. So if you have not graduated from that lesson, there's no way you are going to meet the person who is rightfully yours. That is a fact. Life is like life is a great teacher. Life is always teaching us lessons. You understand? And these lessons, you must learn them. Because if you don't learn them and you keep making mistakes, there's no way you are going to move on in life. The same applies to your relationships. Yes, you've been with this person. It didn't go well. Have you sat down, asked yourself, what and what didn't go wrong? How do I solve this thing? How do I prevent this in my next relationship? These are the kind of questions you should be asking yourself, because if everything was okay in your past relationship, it wouldn't have ended. You understand? So you need to, sometimes you need to ask yourself the right questions, correct yourself from a certain type of mistakes, so that when you meet the next person, you don't repeat that mistake. But if you don't ask yourself, if you don't ask yourself questions like this, there's no way you are going to get the kind of lessons life wants to teach you. And if you don't get those lessons, there's no way you are going to meet the one who is rightfully yours. You've been in a classroom before. Some people are taught once. Some people, they teach them once. They get everything. Some people also read once. Everything gets stuck in their mind. But some people have to write, do corrections, write, do corrections, and write again. So I want you to look at yourself like this. Look, put your relationship life in a classroom. Tell yourself that, okay, fine, I have done this mistake. What did I do wrong? Try and make some corrections. And then I can assure you that your next relationship, it is going to be very, very harmonious. I am going to end here. And like I always say, stop posting fear men, fear women. Do your corrections and you are going to meet the right person. Catch you on the next episode. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe.